Well, I guess I was right. What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite host and jealousator Apoc, and welcome back to the channel. So it seems that I can foresee the future because I was spot on with Okbaby and their relationship. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm proud of it because I'd rather not see a family be ripped apart. But you know, it is what it is, and I can't help anything but to just give my 2 cents on it. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about and you've been living under a rock, Okbaby released a video announcing their breakup, which is really shocking because never in my days of covering these two would I have ever expected this to happen. On top of that one, Kira being the one to end things, while casually just laughing and being happy about it. To be honest, I never thought I'd be feeling bad for Oscar either. Dude's a real piece, but Kira did him dirty. Now, as you all know, I have been very critical of their toxic relationship for quite some time now. I mean, I've created a whole ass series on it on my channel, which I will leave some links below if you're interested in watching those, because you may see some things in those videos that you didn't really catch before. But anyways, I don't have a lot of time, so let's just get into it.
I get overwhelmed so easily, my anxiety creeps inside of me.
Makes it hard to breathe, what's come over me feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed so easily, my anxiety keeps me silent when I try to speak. What's come over me?
Are you gonna cry?
No.
Are you gonna cry?
No.
I might. I'm just kidding.
Yo, why the hell is she cracking jokes on a video where she's about to explain that their family is splitting up?
Are you gonna cry? Am I just kidding?
Alright.
I'll do it. I got this. I got it. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry, Oscar, she's got this. It's all Gucci. You know, it's only the end of a 7-year relationship. No big deal, bro.
So as many of you guys have noticed, we have gone some time without uploading. We kind of were uploading like a little here, like sprinkles of uploads in the beginning of December. And then we kind of stopped and haven't posted since.
Yeah, there's definitely a noticeable rift within their upload schedule. Usually they uploaded like every day to every other day or so, but within the last couple of months, it's been pretty hit or miss, which is why everyone questioned to what the hell was going on with these two.
A lot of things have been going on in our life. I mean, we all have been sick forever.
Sick of each other, or...
And then personal things, family things, and obviously what we are telling you now.
Private and personal things that should remain between you guys and not plastered online to monetize, because things like this have no business online.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's...
Yeah, it's hard to get on camera and act like nothing is going on in the back.
No, it's not. They've done it time and time again for so long now. I mean, they have uploaded 2 videos last year, both based around breaking up, and in both those times and the timeline that they were referring to, they were posting on Instagram and YouTube with no issue. So what is she talking about? Plus, within that 2-month timeline that they're referring to now, when things started going bad for them, Kira posted this on her Instagram. Cheesy warning. I said I dreamed of YouTube. You said let's do it. I said more babies, and you said let's do it. I say I want this life. You say let's do it. You have given me my purpose, my happiness, my best memories. I don't know how I get so lucky to have the opportunity to choose you, and you choose me back every single day. But I just hope it's not a dream I ever have to wake up from. Love you so much, Tushy. Well, that didn't age very well. Bro, just imagine your partner saying all that mushy crap about you just to end it all not a few weeks later. Bruh.
But at the same time, it's also hard to get on camera and say anything, because what if we end up being fine and then like we just shared all that and then it just seems rocky and trashy.
Oh, you mean like how you were cuddling up to another man behind Oscar's back? Is that what she means by trashy? And Kira, you're literally doing what you just said right now, putting all this online while not knowing if things will work out between you two. But to be honest, she has made it very clear throughout this entire video that her and Oscar are done, finito, and have no plans to get back together or make things work, even though it's only been 2 weeks since the breakup and Oscar spent over half that time away from her, so they couldn't even patch things up.
So it's just hard to know in that situation from a content point of view what to do, and so we made the decision just to kind of not do anything.
Content point of view.
But I thought we were like family.
Actually, I tried a lot to vlog, but it was just we were going through a lot of emotions and a lot of sad, at least I was going through a lot of sad emotions,
So one thing I've noticed from Oscar is that he does this thing, right, where he says the same things every time they address their issues,
We are going through so much stuff. Well, at least I was.
implying that Kira doesn't go through anything. I mean, this time, sure, that kind of applies. I mean, she's not, and that's obvious she's loving this. But let's not sit here and pretend that Oscar is this peach.
And it wasn't really that bad between us at that point when you
for me
were
it
just
was.
vlogging.
I was going through it at that point. Like I saw it coming early.
See, this is what I'm talking about. These two are never on the same page, ever. It's like Karen and Kwa. Oscar did the same thing. He was planning to break up with Kira around the time before he broke his back, like right before. And apparently, just like Kira is now, she didn't know anything. But he was planning on leaving her, pulling the rug out from under her, much like she did him here. And these are the same people who claim that they're great at communication.
Because I just saw the switch. So for me, I was going through it, but I was still in the denial phase. Like, no, this can't be happening.
You know, I'm kind of wondering if Kira switched up on Oscar because she had a side piece ready to go.
Sadly, it is, and it happened, you guys. I'm laughing because it's awkward,
It's
and
uncomfortable.
we're here.
Cheating is funny.
I finally accepted it, which is why I'm actually even able to laugh about it. It feels nice.
We actually tried to make this video before, but it was very rough.
Yes.
It was too fresh.
What the hell do you mean it's too fresh? You guys just broke up like the other day, right after Christmas. This is literally not even 2 weeks later, but you wanted to post this earlier? Plus, like I said, Oscar was gone for over half that time in Florida for New Year's. You guys haven't even had time to process the damn breakup, but wanted to announce it to your entire community early? Tell me Kira's checked out without telling me. And didn't she say earlier that she doesn't want to post things like breakups just in case things end up working out so that she doesn't have to take anything back? So why the hell would she want to make this video early?
Yeah, way too fresh, and I still was not fully accepting it. And but I'm better now. Kira broke up with me. So
Does it
crazy.
make you feel better to say it like that? Do you feel better because it's not you?
Yeah, because I tried my ass off to make it work in the end, and
Doubt. Oscar's version of trying to make things work is by ignoring all the issues and then spoiling her randomly on her birthday. Like that will fix everything, or maybe even giving her a baby to try to fix things. But that's not going to change anything or fix any problems. To be honest, all it did was make Kira feel weird because she's not used to Oscar spoiling her. I mean, like I said, half the time he doesn't even know what the hell's going on. But hey, neither does she.
But that's
Give
the
it all
thing,
in,
guys.
yeah.
If you're listening, in the end, doesn't always work anymore.
Then why'd you tell us otherwise?
Oscar and I have been together for a very long time. We started our relationship as best friends, and I'm only giving you my point of view, not
No.
yours. But
Yeah, because her point of view is different than his is. So in his eyes, is Kira his best friend or not? I mean, one would think that after 7 years and 4 kids and a whole ass life, they would be somewhat on the same page, but I guess not.
you know, we've been best friends for so long, and I would say we genuinely have stayed best friends the whole time.
Not anymore.
And it got to a point in my mind where I felt like, are we just best friends? Like, I feel like that's what we are.
Yeah, this is nothing new. She has said that they have been best friends since day one, but all of a sudden now it's a problem. Before, she used to flex it, that she was marrying her best friend and that she was so lucky to have him. Now him being her best friend is a problem? She makes no sense at all.
There's more to it than that, you know? And there has been more to it than that, but at this point in our lives, I don't feel like there is more to it than that.
Yeah, because 7 years of being together, all the ups and downs you guys been through, starting a YouTube channel as well that changed your guys' lives for the better, starting your business Baby by Kira, and all 4 of your children. Yeah, at this point in your life, none of that means anything, bro.
And nothing happened that's like crazy and dramatic. Nobody like cheated. Nobody like.
feelings were hurt though.
I find it hilarious the first thing she says is cheating, because there have been so many more issues with them that fingers would be pointed at all those other things aside from cheating. So her saying that makes me think that's exactly what she did.
I did some things that hurt my feelings, but I found out later on, like a month later that it's because you were holding these feelings inside and kind of resenting me.
Yeah, there's a reason why Kira resents Oscar and bottles up all her emotions or whatever, which is the product we are seeing now. But that still doesn't excuse what she did. It also doesn't explain anything at all.
But can you please clarify that I wasn't cheating?
Yeah, you weren't cheating.
People will dig into
You
that.
did a lot of things that bothered me. I wouldn't consider them full-blown cheating, but it was definitely lines
Oscar,
that
I'm
we
not
shouldn't have
keeping
crossed.
that.
All right, fine.
She really wants people to know that's not what she did, which again makes me think that's exactly what happened. But do you hear that? It wasn't full-blown cheating. So that doesn't mean that's not what happened. Plus, people have a difference of opinion when it comes to that sort of thing. And obviously, Kira crossed some lines.
What about that situation bothers you?
It's not that situation. I just feel like once we sit here and start naming like specific things, like do we want to talk about when I had mental health issues? You were not there for me. Like we don't need to like dig into all of that.
Kira.
We don't need to dig into specific things, Oscar.
Also Kira.
Well, what about this?
On a side note, Oscar not being there for Kira during her depression can weigh pretty heavy on someone, and I get that. So she may have her reasons as to why she sought out another, which again, I know I have to keep saying this. It's not an excuse. I'm just saying. But when you have had enough, you've had enough. And both of them have been really shitty to each other.
Yeah, you're right. And I do think something like this, it's sad that it took this, but I wish I was better for you back then. Just I didn't know better.
Guys, I didn't know any better, even though I did.
Says the guy who literally stated that he was being selfish in this video. And only a few months ago, in this video as well, they both claim to have worked on their issues by actually communicating with each other. He has to ask Kira what fixed her issues with him, even though apparently they talk things through. So you're telling me with these two videos and everything else before and in between that you did not know how to be there for your fiance? I call hogwash. Every time they speak, it's like they just find something new about each other that they didn't know before, which is so weird for people who have known each other since high school.
I didn't understand these things. Like I feel like I'm understanding them now, going through my own like sadness and hard points, you know?
Yeah.
Oscar's sadness was Kira not letting him live his life outside his family, as in doing dangerous and reckless hobbies, when he has a family and responsibilities to take care of. He literally admits that's why he wanted to break up with her. He wasn't going through anything. He was neglecting his family and responsibilities because he wanted to have fun on his own, which created this entire mess. Kira resents him because of his actions and behavior, and I can sympathize with that, I really can. But again, to be clear, that still doesn't justify what she did. And if she was having all these issues, she should have opened her mouth.
It takes two in a relationship. And Oscar is not like, yes, there are things he has done to hurt me or made us drift apart or like all the things, right?
Yeah.
But so have I.
Both are toxic and shouldn't be together. And yeah, it sucks for the children, but to be honest, it might actually be a good thing for the household.
And I think the biggest thing is I do know this is where for me I knew that it wasn't something I wanted to like hold on to anymore. I knew when I in my head was thinking of Oscar being happy with somebody else and that made me happier, that's when I knew I didn't want to be with you anymore.
That really does not make any sense at all. Kira is the one that looked for someone else, not Oscar. And if she wants him happy, if that was truly the case, why would she cheat on him while having that mindset? If she wants him to be happy, then why would she deliberately try to hurt him? What it looks and seems like is that the thought of Oscar with another doesn't make her happy, but the thought of her with another does, which is why she got caught with someone. So why the hell is she acting like she gives a damn about his happiness? Because clearly she does not.
Because if you were in love with somebody like that, because I do love him and I will love him for the rest of my life. I mean, not just because he's the father of my kids. Like I genuinely get along with Oscar. We have so much fun together. Like
You obviously don't get along or have fun, which is why you said that he would be happier with someone else, and vice versa. She does realize, right, that she was seeking attention from another man that wasn't Oscar. Not to mention how excited she is to do this video. But yeah, go off, sis.
when I think of you with somebody else and that's what I want for you, I don't think you're in love with that person.
Then why did you tell others who question your relationship that they didn't know what the hell they were talking about when we actually did?
Really?
Don't you think?
I don't know. I'd never heard that side, so it's a lot to take in right now.
Again, never even talked about any of this. I seriously think that Kira just broke up with him on a dime without saying anything, no warning, no nothing. She just ended it.
I can't meet your adrenaline standards. I don't like the things that you like. I don't want the same things that you want. I'm not interested in the same things that you are. And I want you to have that with somebody.
So by Kira's logic, right, which doesn't say much, they both get along and have fun times while not having anything in common, not having any of the same interests or hobbies or any of that stuff. Bruh.
So why am I like selfishly hanging on?
I don't know, you have 4 children. Seems like it's selfless to give up something like that to try to make it work for you and your partner and your entire family. But what is selfish is to throw that 7-year relationship away with kids when you both have never even tried to make it work or even have had a damn conversation about it. They straight up just ignored everything and caused this to happen.
With a million other reasons. Like, guys, there's a lot. That's like the main point of this, is there's so many combined things, and it really was like a slow point getting up to here. It wasn't, that's what I mean by it wasn't like one thing.
So what triggered you to be so mean though this last month? She was actually very nice to me during the like actual breakup process, but there was a phase where like I was trying my best.
Trying your best shouldn't be a phase, you should just be doing it. But I don't think he tried his best. He still doesn't even know what happened. Like, are we gonna get the reason why she broke it off with him? Again, from what it looks like, it seems it has to do with another person. Shouldn't he be breaking up with her for what she did? I mean, that would make a lot of sense, but she broke up with him apparently. Her trigger was meeting someone else and wanted a new guy instead of Oscar. So she decided to be a real B word.
Decided that I didn't want to be with Oscar anymore. I couldn't tell him that because we were going on like these trips. We went to Las Vegas and we were going on a family vacation with both of our families to Disneyland with our kids for Christmas.
So then why didn't you bring this up before any of these trips? A few months ago, you know, when you hopped online and claimed that you fixed all your relationship issues? This all seems so as backwards. Why would you do that? Why would you post online that everything's fine and act like all is Gucci? I mean, that might even confuse Oscar because that's what you said, but now there's a problem.
I couldn't tell him because I didn't know how he was going to take it, and I didn't want that to like mess up what we were doing for our kids.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's scared of his reaction. Her eyes fills with tears because she's terrified of him. But yeah, she didn't want to ruin anything. So that's why she ruined New Year's by breaking up with him the day after Christmas.
Which I shouldn't have done now looking back. I mean, it's hard to do these things. Like, I don't have a perfect way. So I instead...
You were doing a lot to push me away. Not like in a...
subconsciously, I really was like self-sabotaging almost, or like trying to get you to break up with me so it wasn't me. I don't even know.
I just don't understand though. If she wasn't happy with him and thought Oscar would be happy without her or with someone else, then why the hell didn't she just say so? Why did she not talk to him? She tried so hard to get him to hate her or to try to be the one to break up the relationship, and she chose to do that instead of being honest and truthful to someone who she still claims is her best friend. I don't know, man. If I was Oscar, I'd get the hell out of there.
Like, I was being mean because I was just angry. I also felt like I was lying to you, and that's not my personality.
No, it's literally your personality because you do it. You did it all the time. You've been doing it, and now it's in the worst way possible.
Like, as soon as I decide something, you know that. Like, I want to say it. I want to tell you. I can't just like keep it in my head.
Doesn't want to keep it in her head while also not telling him the most life-changing thing ever.
And so the second that I was able to tell you, which I actually wanted to even wait longer until we were back home from our vacation, but I told him on vacation at Disneyland after Christmas.
So she did end up telling him on vacation, ruining it. Bruh. Didn't she just say she didn't want to ruin the things you had planned with her and her family and stuff or whatever? So she wants to wait to tell him or break up with him, but then she just ends up doing it anyway?
Dude, I'm laughing now, but like I said, I saw it coming, and I feel like...
But wasn't I so much better once I told you?
Yeah, we finally were like friends again. It was kind of nice.
What?
I think it's crazy though. I mean, for me, it felt like forever, because this has been happening since like late November. So for me, it's felt like forever, but in the grand scheme of things, this all happened fast. And it's kind of crazy, like...
It went fast because it's not that long of time. Not even 2 months, my guy. I mean, in the beginning of November, always peachy. In fact, like we read earlier, Kira claimed to be in like a dream sequence with the love of her life or whatever she spewed. And then at the end of November, it was all crumbling and coming to an end.
I think a little bit this is where we differ. In my mind, things have been happening for like a year.
Really?
Even more proof that these two don't talk, you know, the best friends who communicate. This shouldn't be a shocker to Oscar. They have been very vocal in the past about their issues. Oscar's been in those videos, so I'm really not sure why he's acting as if he doesn't know about it. The dude literally was planning to split up with her on his own. So why is this news?
Not a year ago was I like, I want to leave. But a year ago is when I was like, oh,
But we just
I
had
hate this.
over a
I'm
year
over
ago.
this. I know.
You know, it just blows my wig off. How two people who have spent so much time together, who have built this whole ass life together, who have children together, have no clue to what the other's thinking or even talking about.
That is when I was like, oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate that you get so angry all the time. I hate that you throw things. I hate that this. I hate this. And like slowly over time, or like we just aren't having fun together anymore. We just like little things slowly.
She just said that they still have fun together and get along. This is so confusing to me. And we all knew Oscar had anger issues. I mean, like I just said, Kira's terrified of him and his reactions. And you know, that definitely can take a toll on someone. I mean, who wants to be scared? I understand why she wouldn't want to be around that, but she definitely went about it the wrong way. Way to go to ruin your name.
Yeah, but I hadn't gotten mad at all up until like late November when things were going downhill.
No.
Well, that's a red flag.
You get mad just because it's not to
You're right.
your anger extreme.
No,
of
yeah, we
both
fight.
and
We all,
both.
everyone fights and argues. Yes,
Yes.
I did explode a few times, guys, and I've worked on it. I've actually gotten way better at it over the years.
Again, red flag.
He has gotten better at it, but this is like not the point. This
Yeah,
is
that's not the
the
point.
thing about this video that I hate is it's like you did, I did. Like yeah, we both did. That's why we're sitting here.
No, that actually is the point because you guys broke up for a reason. So, yeah.
It's so hard because making this video, I want to sit here and just tell you guys.
Hey, look, an ad.
Also, all that's in the back of my mind is how will people take what I just said? How are people
Yeah.
gonna take what you just said?
Well, to be real, we're highly confused because we don't even know what's going on. But from what I have gathered so far, you both do not belong together at all. You both are extremely selfish. You both are unhappy to be around each other. You don't have fun, you don't have anything in common, and all that noise. And in my opinion, you both should just move on.
And that's so frustrating because I feel
Because it
like
makes
I
it
don't
sound
even
like-
want to make this video.
yeah, and it makes it sound like we're fighting all the time, which we honestly
We don't, yeah.
That's because you never talk to each other. That has been very clear. But maybe you should start doing that. Maybe you should. At least you actually be talking to each other and expressing yourselves, somewhat communicating, instead of bottling everything up and doing things you regret. I don't know if she actually regrets anything because it definitely doesn't seem like that. But maybe, just maybe, you should start yelling at each other because at least you guys would know how you guys feel.
But I do think that late November things started getting really bad. We were fighting and
Yeah.
we were not able to even be in the same room at one point, you know?
Yeah, I can't really remember if I said this already, but I'm just gonna say it again if so. Maybe Kira was self-destructing the relationship because she wanted an excuse to be with the other guy. It just seems more and more apparent the more we watch this.
So yeah, towards the end it did get really bad. But I feel like, long story short, I do feel like we're in a really good place right now.
What the hell did she just say? Chick literally did whatever she did with another dude and ended a 7-year relationship with not even one conversation on it. Pulled a damn rug out from under Oscar. But yeah, they're in a good place. What is she on?
We have a whole life together. We've been together for 7 years. It takes a minute to like know.
what we're gonna do and stuff. I think as long as we keep doing what we're doing, she's been extremely respectful of the breakup process. Nobody else, like I said, like she said, no one else has been involved. There was no cheating, no nothing.
Says that, but said earlier that it wasn't full-blown cheating, which implies that it's somewhat cheating. And you know, thank God Kira's being respectful with the breakup. I mean, she only got caught with another guy being extremely mean and trying to self-destruct everything they've built.
Currently, no one's dating, nothing. Like we're both, I mean, just trying to like figure it out and be as respectful as possible. And I think that's gonna help keep our friendship.
I think
They're just so cute and naive to think that this situation is gonna work at all. They couldn't even make their relationship work. Do they really think this is gonna pan out as well? Good luck.
the main goal that I think we both have this as a goal because we keep talking about it every day is like Oscar was and has always been my best friend, and I hope it can remain that way.
Like I said, if I was Oscar, I wouldn't keep Kira as a friend at all. Sure, you can be respectful and mindful because of the children, but I wouldn't remain best friends with someone who could literally do that to me and pretend like she cares, while literally just being the worst.
I feel like a lot of times, even you guys are like, well, the kids, and it's like outside of the kids, because that stuff I'm not worried about with you and I know we will be the best parents that we can be through this.
Not going to disagree. I think this is for the better, but definitely could have been handled way better. And that's by both of them. Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's about it. So I know you all want my conclusion as to who I think is in the wrong in this situation. And obviously, because of what Kira did, the fingers are being pointed at her, and rightfully so. But like I said earlier, Oscar is no peach at all. Both caused this to happen by lack of communication and being polar opposites of each other. Now, I did leave a small chunk out of the video where things get real awkward between them and they dive a little deeper into what really happened, I guess, but I'll be saving that for my next video. So for now, because I don't have a lot of time, this is all I have. Let me know what you all think down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.